Hey there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here with your next 3-day outlook. We will pull 2 from the Urban Tarot, 2 from the 108 Oracle, and I'm also going to pull 2 from the Sirens song, which is a combination of Lenormand and Kipper decks for each day. Okay, and at the end I'll probably clarify in case, you know, if I need to. So day 1, day 2, and day 3. The bottom of the deck is the Empress card. Beautiful. Really goes well with the roses too, the colors there. The Empress, the mother, mother of mothers, the one that births things to life, is very well off usually. Man or woman, for the Empress, is just all about gentleness and receiving and abundance. Okay. So sometimes she can represent a creative project really taking off for you, or whatever it is you're wanting to bring into life. Maybe you're doing a lot with all of that, because I have the hammock with take a rest, relax, a time off, or pause while you're waiting or being suspended in between 2 things at this time. Oh, unexpected money and a wealthy gentleman. So relax, Spirit has you. They're supporting you. But acknowledging that you may be in between a couple of things at this time. Okay, bottom of this deck is the Garden. Because you got that hammock, I would say that, I mean, other than socializing, the obvious, that this can mean also getting out into nature and experiencing healing while you're out in nature. Okay, day 1 is the Ace of Swords with the Magician, 2 ones, something starting, the Handcuffs card, the Person of Water, the Parlor card, and the Birds card. So, well, you could be a little stressed right now, but all in all, what I see is a situation that you're wanting to break free from, right? And feeling a little stressed as you're trying to do this, because there's some sort of external force or external situation that we feel powerless about. And so it can make you feel stressed. And I'm thinking it's meaning that, especially if it has to do with like you really needing to get away, spending time by yourself here, if that's something hard to do, or if relocation is something you've been wanting to do but it's very difficult at this time. I think you are manifesting this, because the Ace of Swords is that brilliant idea that you kind of need, the clarity, the truth, and it has something to do directly to do with the magician in you, like the person that is going to manifest, right, that wants to manifest this. So it is a victory with this information. This can be psychic information and being really tapped in. It can be heart and mind coherence here with Person of Water, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic. This is you anyway though, right? So feels deeply, takes things personally. Knight of Cups and the Moon, fishing pole, the Repairman, the Key, and the Child, which I think is representing the new manifestation, new life, new manifestation. Very unclear, but what we can be clear about is that there is some sort of unexpected offer coming in. It's usually somebody's like cup of love or offer. That this person, I feel like, does hold the key here, some sort of solution for you to become more independent, self-reliant, with the fishing pole, and they may feel like they're wanting to extend themselves to you also with that card. Like I said, offering you something. And with the moon here and repairman, there's changes that will ultimately upgrade, heal, and fix the things that you thought you didn't know how to. Upgraded and making things right is what that says. See what I have for day 3. There's the change, the decision, the change. So guys, that cup of love that somebody wants to offer, I mean, it can be like a job offer, but it being something that you will actually really love, or an opportunity, something that leads to good things for you, upgraded things. Yeah. I mean, you very well could be going into this King of Disc energy. What is this? Are these two together? Maybe. I don't know, but this whip, I mean, it's a situation where somebody has done something repeatedly over and over. It might be a female, it may be that person. But the whip is like when something happens repeatedly and it does not feel good. I mean, as basic as I can be about it. So something that has repeatedly been like getting, okay, you know, when you get backlash or found at fault all the time, or something just never works out, it can't be in how the way that somebody is talking to you also. So there's not that great of energy with that. I guess I will clarify that, and I'll also clarify with this situation that you need to know about with the handcuffs. So there's change. There is a person who's a very smart, business-minded person. This can be a CEO, or the person, it can be a person who wants to commit even to a family financially. They kind of handle all things financial, the day trader. And so there may be changes, but I feel like it's going to lead to financial growth. This person is usually very prosperous and wealthy, and so this could be you. Changes with that, or changes with a boss. So I have happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now, and the water carrier, which can talk about a benefactor. And I think that, you know, unselfish giving to others. I have a feeling that there's some sort of key here with a person, a specific person that's going to offer that is like a benefactor, that is supportive of you. Okay, what is the handcuffs about? The Four of Wands in the reverse. It's about a path that you're wanting to change, and you could be wanting to change the people that you're on the path with. So it can represent a split up, when two people are splitting up, going in their own direction perhaps. It can be a big move or career change, but it indicates to me there's a significant change of path coming here, and that's the great idea actually, because something that you were lined up with made you feel like you needed to break free from it. Yeah, makes sense. Page of Pentacles. And so here's the new start, the new message that it is tied to your finances doing really well. So I feel like that's the path. That's how the path gets opened up, is because of some sort of offer here. Definitely has to do with your finances doing better. Maybe something you're going to create. What is the Empress creating? Why do we have the Empress up there? Do you want to know about the Empress? Because that's interesting. Strength. Yeah, so whatever it is that you create, it's also creating your power and your strength and your confidence. So that's like and just keep on investing, because I have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom, and these I feel like are good choices that are made, you know, studying and thinking about the future too. So strategic choices that are being made every day about what you want to invest in, maybe literally time, energy, whatever you're wanting. And they're saying to have patience, because something is definitely going to pay off, make you feel very powerful. And maybe in a situation for a while where that feeling of power or strength wasn't always there. They're saying like getting knocked down. Yeah, so here's the paths opening up to you. Two of Wands for sure. Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom. I think it's going to be fortunate. There's mysterious changes here, but it's the Three of Wands. My bad. That's even better because that means that it includes the Two of Wands. So that would even mean that more paths are opening up to you with different partnerships and alliances and are related to expansion from your vision, how you saw it, how you saw yourself growing and expanding. That's your vision coming true. Here we have really, so the new season with the Wheel of Fortune, fortunate, new season, the wheel turning for you. Five of Wands reverse, you're able to navigate, you're able to navigate obstacles and challenges with the Five of Wands, but listen, it's paired with the Sage or the Hierophant in the reverse. So this is about changes when it comes to you not being around constant bickering or an argumentative energy, even competitive, and it has to do with the breaking of a soul contract. There's going to be a breaking of a commitment because it's kind of too much, and it's actually too much of a distraction for you too. Here, too much of a distraction, easy to lose focus. So you're regaining your focus on ending a commitment of some sort. I think I got a message like this for you. I mean, I do. This is every 3 days. It feels like the last message. But it seems like there's a new partnership here or ally that's showing up. The Chariot and the Lovers and the Magician. See? The Magician, the Lovers, the Chariot. So things are going to pick up speed. They're going to gain momentum. You may be even, needing to rest, take a time out before you end up traveling a lot. The Chariot means it's going to gain momentum. So the Death in the reverse, I really see a rebirth here for you in a certain area after something is ended, and it's probably still here in process, or it's like still occurring. Now we really have the it's just kind of slow. Maybe the Sun, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's slow moving. That's kind of what I was saying. It's like it may have been slow moving to get here, but this Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's giving, either it's a person who's giving you an offer, or it's talking about your progress. We do have the Pentacle on the top of this Magician. So just with it being a different type of tarot deck, I feel like it's really at the top. Here's your safety, your security, and your financial well-being. And the Sun brings in happiness. It brings in growth, abundance, especially with all these are a lot of major arcana. And so I'm going to say that there is some sort of offer that holds the key for you for some major changes. They only show up when there's major changes. And the fact the Magician is here twice is just telling all of us that you have manifested this. This is what you've been manifesting. We have a very strong leadership role for you message with the Strength and the Sun card being two Leo energies. The Leo energy here is in the Wheel of Fortune also, but meaning like leadership, pioneering the way somehow. Yeah, this is really beautiful energy. I think I'm going to leave it there because this is solid, stable. If you're the one that is that Knight of Pentacles, then your work is really going to pay off financially in a very good way. Okay, so I'll use the White Light Oracle to give us, yeah, you probably saw it. But you're going to have the wisdom, the clarity, maybe clairvoyance even with the Spirit Owl. 20. And guys, if you want a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Thank you for those who have gotten them from me. I appreciate you all and all the ways that you help support this channel. 20 says, Spirit Owl of 852 hertz, recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It is not always a smooth ride, but it's safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through the confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and understanding. And that's exactly what that Ace of Swords is doing for you. So all in all, this reading makes sense to me. This also is about the journey, the travel, the journey ahead. 3 of Wands. Yeah, 5. I have 1 and I have 77. On the bottom, 28. That makes sense. I'm a leader. Okay, accomplishing great things because you are a leader. 77 is telling you to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Very similar to this card, the Owl card. Moving past any kind of limiting beliefs, seeing differently, gaining clarity, and then being brave, using your strength, your sun energy, for sure. Number 1 is that you are, yeah, you're the magician. 1, 1, 1, 1. This is the number of the magician, and it's so true because it's here twice that you're very innovative. If you need it, if you don't see an opportunity, you create it, you manifest it, and that's what makes you intelligent, but a leader or a pioneer too. Number 5 is about being adaptable and being able to kind of bend when life brings us different situations where we're having to not go exactly by plans. Right? So that's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.